Hi everyone, I hope you are doing very well today. And if you're someone who deals with anxiety, overthinking, and internal tension, this video is exactly for you. I would like to share with you my own experience and help to stop living from noise. And what if I told you that the most people don't understand anxiety? They think anxiety is them. They think it's their personality, their nature, but anxiety is not who you are. Anxiety is what happens when the mind gets loud and the body reacts before you even notice what's happening. You think you are making choices, but most of the time your attention is just grabbing whatever screams the loudest inside you. Imagine the most of your life has been built from mental noise, not from who you really are. And today I'll show you how to change that. And because anxiety is exactly what happens when the noise gets louder than your awareness of yourself. And the moment you learn to feel that quiet underneath the noise, your relationship with anxiety will change completely. So you stop getting pulled into every scary thought and you really stop reacting to life from fear, and instead you start feeling and responding from what's happening in the moment right now, and we call it from the presence. And from that calm that has always been underneath that all of the turbulence that we have in life. And today I'll walk you through into that change and shift step by step. So number one, so why anxiety feels so strong? And anxiety is very powerful because you don't kind of it doesn't ask for permission. It just shows up suddenly and loudly. And so it impacts your breathing, your mind start racing, and before you even start understanding what's happening, the whole your system, the whole your body feels alert. And it feels like you're in danger, like physically. Even when you don't even notice what's actually happening. And this is important to understand, that anxiety is not a sign that something is wrong. Anxiety is the sign that your attention got captured by something louder inside of you, a thought, prediction, memory, all the thoughts about what ifs. And because you're used to reacting instantly, your whole body follows the thought before you even had a choice. And this video is about talking and taking that choice back. So here's something no one tells you. Your thoughts don't create anxiety. Your attention does. And the word thought can come and go in half a second, but when your attention grabs it, holds it, and feeds it, it becomes your whole reality. This is why anxiety feels endless, not because the thought is powerful, but because the attention stays hooked. So now imagine something different. So just underneath that anxious thought, there is a quiet kind of background, quiet space. And a part of you that doesn't react, doesn't panic, and doesn't spiral. So you felt this before, even for a moment, when you exhale deeply, or something beautiful catches your eye or your attention, and so you kind of pause for a second. So that quiet space always stays there underneath, all of our anxious thoughts. And most people just don't even know how to access that space on purpose. And today you will. So if you can still sit still for a moment, just be here, just be present, and I want you to try something with me. So notice what shows up. So your thoughts, your images, little fears, maybe the beginning of the story. Don't chase anything. Just see what appears. And everything you're noticing is just noise. It's your mind offering you kind of options, the menu. And anxiety grabs the worst one automatically. So shift your attention underneath the noise and feel the quiet background. You don't create it, you just like notice and feel it, that tiny, tiny drop of silence and you feel right now. So anxiety doesn't live there. So it's just that kind of quiet and peaceful place. And stay here for a breath or two. In that silence, and your anxious thoughts, will disappear. They just lose their power and control to control you. And this is the doorway out of anxiety, not fighting the thought, but stepping underneath it. And most people try to fix anxiety by thinking positively, distracting themselves, arguing with their thoughts, but nothing actually works because all of this is just happening inside of the noise. But the only way anxiety truly weakens is when you stop identifying with the noise completely and when you feel the space underneath it, the quiet. The thought no longer has a body to attach to. It just disappears, it fades. This is why silence helps people more than any technique. So silence reconnects with who you truly are. And there are 3 ways we create our reality. So we live from the noise. This is where anxiety thrives, and you react to everything your mind offers. Your attention grabs, again, the scariest thoughts possibly that you can have. And most people live in that stage without realizing it. And so the second stage is living from intention. So when you pause, when you feel yourself, when you create a moment of silence, the calm and clarity. So it's all where, that starting reshaping your life. And the third stage is living from awareness. This is where and when silence becomes your baseline and your thoughts come and go, but they no longer hook you. Your attention stops reacting to every internal alarm, and you become steady and present and kind of feel that quiet space. So it becomes just another sensation that passes through. And this is where life becomes lighter, easier, more honest, and you are no longer living from fear. You really start kind of forming your life from presence. So here's how this video can help you beyond today. So every day, take just 2 minutes, not 20, not an hour, just 2 minutes, and just sit quietly. So notice whatever happens inside of you. So what are the maybe anxious thoughts appearing, and feel the silence underneath it, and let the thought float away without even chasing it. So don't try to grab that thought, and choose how you want to feel, even for a moment. So you really have internal power, and you can make a choice to follow that thought or don't follow that thought. And do this consistently, and your brain learns something new, that you are not the noise, that anxiety stops feeling like an emergency. Your body becomes less reactive. And this is not about, fighting anxiety. It's about no longer living inside of it. If anxiety has been running your life, your choices and your relationships, your decisions, this is your way out. Not by forcing yourself to think positive, not by suppressing your fear, and just be on that calm awareness stage, the kind of steady presence, kind of pay attention to your breathing and what's happening in the moment. And if this practice help you even a little bit, just tell me in the comments, did you notice the noise? Did you notice the silence? Did you notice the moment where you're anxious, kind of losing its grip? And just remember, your life doesn't respond to what you fear. It responds to the state you are willing to live in. So have a wonderful day, and thank you for your time today. So subscribe to my channel.